Hello and welcome back to Ruler Waves 3, playing as France starting 1890. This is episode 11 and we have just made it to January 1898. We are in a war with Germany, a Germany that we have soundly defeated 3 times in a row. So basically the war is won. Well, it's not won until it's won, but we have a very marked advantage in every kind of ship right now. So let's just jump into it, and then we can do a little review of the last year and the war and the situation on the world stage and so forth. And here we are, like I said, January 1898. We are doing just fine in terms of finances. Our yearly budget is up. Our monthly budget is quite high at the moment. We are using a lot on maintenance, also because we have ships to repair after 3 major fleet battles. The construction is lower than I would have liked, but yeah, we have 2 more cruisers coming out, which will give us 8 modern cruisers total. Modern by 1898 standards. Yay, not legacy cruisers. So that's a good thing. And then we can build 2 more Marangos or equivalent. Because we now have 8 modern light cruisers, 8 modern heavy cruisers, but we only have 4 modern battleships or pre-dreadnoughts. 2 more buildings, so we need to get 2 more of those buildings so we can have 2 squadrons of 4 battleships. That's sort of a minimum, I would say. Then we can even consider either scrapping or more or less permanently mothballing our legacy. I wouldn't even call them pre-dreadnoughts. They are sort of halfway between pre-dreadnoughts and ironclads. Well, not quite, but they have -3 quality guns, and it is quite horrible. Dock size completed, so we are up to 21,000. That should be pretty competitive. Germany has 19, Austria has 9. Great Britain is at 20, but they could be building, so we are on par. Italy slightly behind, but 15,000 is enough to build decent ships if they want to. 9 is not. Japan still behind. US is coming along quite nicely. Russia starts out strong, so they are strong now as well. Spain hopelessly behind. On the other hand, I don't plan on immediately building any bigger ships. 21,000 is more than sufficient for my current technology. We are playing at an 80% tech, so the start especially is kind of slow, so you don't really get very many dreadnoughts before 1910. So by then we should have at least 30,000, I would say, when we start building dreadnoughts, so we could sort of wait a year. I think we will skip a year of dock building. I also don't plan on building. That could change, but 50, 60 plus, depending on what the AI builds, but don't really need anything bigger than 65,000 tons in terms of battleship. That's anything beyond that, that just for prestige, for showing off. Yeah. Anyway, so war going great, but relations with Great Britain not good, and that is not very nice. Also, Germany is at odds with both Spain, the US, and the US and Spain are at each other as well. Okay, quite complicated. I'm allied to Japan, but they, from the previous war with Italy, they joined for some reason, but they can't really contribute anything here. And they haven't declared war on Germany anyway, so they should, because then they could steal some colonies. But yeah, I digress. So that is a concern that we have an event or something that pushes tension up even further. We could end up with Great Britain declaring war on me, and that would absolutely change things. But let's look at the overall almanac, and I think I will zoom in on that and then zoom out afterward. So you can see Germany has a bigger budget than me, so their economy is coming along nicely, and they probably have some emergency budget thingies to sort of recover. But you can see that they are down to 7 battleships. That is nothing. That is not enough for a full fleet battle. They have half our battleship tonnage. And we have completely crushed their cruisers. And their light cruisers are quite weak as well. They are building destroyers, but those are 300 tonners. But if the Great Britain was to join, then I would get into a lot of trouble. I'm absolutely confident that my light cruisers and heavy cruisers could do a very good job against Great Britain's cruisers, that we could win the right kind of battle. But even with luck and skill, it's kind of hard to see. If we get a couple of these full-size fleet battles, then no matter how clever I am going to take a pounding and have to feed some of my legacy battleships into the grinder. He has 40 battleships. And his battleships are not even the tiny small ones. I'm not saying these are good battleships, but it's not horrible. 13-inch guns I don't care too much about, but it has a lot of 6-inchers, so it would take a lot of time to chew through this. And it's also faster than most of my battleships, so it's not a good situation. Looking at German ships specifically, they have this Wittelsbach class. That's just, I would say it's an oversized. It's more of a cruiser, really, a slow cruiser. It's, of course, more heavily armed. I'm taking the guns. That's the same guns that I have on my legacy 7,500-ton cruisers, but it is much more heavily armored and slower. So not a real threat to anything. And then you have this Deutschland. It's basically the same, I would say, only slightly 2 more 6-inchers, and it has 3 instead of 2-inch gun. That is much better, of course, but yeah, it's not a huge deal. So these are, and it's 1 notch faster, but it can't leave the rest of the guys behind. And Schleswig-Holstein, it's heavier, probably just more armor, I guess. No, it has upgraded to 7-inch guns. So this is not terrible. This is actually, I would say, but it's down to 2-inch guns. So yeah, they're all the same basically. 17 to the Westfalen. Yeah, this one is getting close to useful. There's maybe a little less armor. I'm not sure if that is true, but it has torpedoes. It has 8-inch and lots of 7-inch, and these excellent quality 3-inch guns that Germany start with. At least they start with it in 1900. I think they start with them in 1890. Or am I mistaken? I don't remember. And it's building Schließen. It's actually smaller. I don't know why. But I guess it's gonna be something along those lines. Sort of heavily armored cruisers, I would say. They're more akin to that than true battleships. Mine have at least quality -3 guns. These have actual, probably -1 guns, I don't know. Okay, so they're battleships, but they have so few. And the cruisers, we know they are not the threat, because they are very lightly armored, and they don't really have enough guns to hurt me. Yes, they have a lot of 3-inch guns, but they are not quickly sinking my 4-inch armored light cruisers or my 6-inch armored heavy cruiser. That's just not happening. And the light cruisers are these, well, this has 6-inch guns at least, but they are useless. They are slow, 19 to 20 knots. They are lightly armed, very lightly armored. This one isn't horrible, but not going to save them. 1897. So this is what they are building now. No. And they have 300-ton destroyers building, but this is completely pointless at this stage, I think. So that's a lot of talk for me. So let's push. I guess I could take this one down to none, but I think I will just have to live with it. So not building dock on purpose, but maybe building a fortification. I'm kind of thinking I should build 1-and-1 fortification until I have at least a 4-inch in every territory. Yeah, let's just do that. Probably going to forget, but okay. All right. What's missing? Commanders? Anything interesting? A light cruiser? No, that's not interesting. Oh. Are my divisions okay? Yes. Yeah. This stuff. Okay, so this is fine. It's 15-inch, not ships. Maybe they should be in one group. No. Pointless. We can't fit 6 battleships into one group anyway. Then they would have to be into smaller groups, and this would make up a 2-ship division. I guess I could pair them with these guys, but then we are back to the same problem as before. No, just leave it. Convoy attack. Okay, we can do a convoy attack. 2 light cruisers. Okay. Add in a modern 8,000-ton cruiser. Yeah, I guess who forgot to zoom out, so I had to leave the scenario and come back after I zoomed out. Recorded a few minutes, but that didn't work out so well. So now I am zoomed out, I'm recording, sound on, everything good to go. I don't think you missed anything important. It's just a convoy attack that I was able to add one 8,000-tonner in addition to my old legacy cruisers. So we will just run, saying something clever probably, but okay. Where is the convoy? Where is the escort? There is the escort. Very often you meet the escort first, and then they lead you to the convoy. That's kind of strange, but yeah. That's how it works. Here they come. They're probably going to try to attack me. It's one Undine? 2 8-inch, 10 6-inch, 16 2-inch. Okay, it's pretty heavily armored. Decently armored, 5,200 tons, 1889. Okay, so it's old, but it's not horrible. The Stettin is a small one, but it actually has quite a few guns. 860, yeah, well, it's not that much of a threat, and it's just 19 knots. And the destroyer, it's going to be a 300-ton destroyer, so I wouldn't worry. Let's just head into the middle of the convoy. Are they attacking me? Yes. Okay, they can just hang out behind me. Davut, it took some sort of damage. Turret destroyed. Okay. They managed to shoot from the rear and hit my front turret, right? Can't do much about that. I also have lost the turret. It's probably just jammed. Yeah. Both jammed, but one is back in action. Okay. I'm not fighting the light cruiser unless I have already done something to convoy. Wow, that light cruiser is very aggressive. Critical hit, rudder damaged. Ah. Like a super captain aboard that one. We can have some torpedoes and think about. Since I can just put this on AI, because rudder jammed starboard is gonna do the circle of doom. Yeah, didn't hit the light cruiser. Okay, fair enough. Oh, it's completely mad! What the? What's it doing? Have you seen such an aggressive light cruiser before? And now my other cruiser has... I'm getting the hell out of here. Holy smokes! I think this is the first and only time I've actually... I just have to take care of these guys also. I have to draw there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? That's my way of fighting. This is amazing. I've never seen such an aggressive play by light cruisers guarding a convoy. Is Davut back? Yeah. Back to normal. So this one is limping back home. Oh, tank. Get away from me, you crazy, crazy mother. This is excellent. He stays with me. He's completely... And I don't think he's 20 knots. He's followed me through this. I think he's 21. Okay, I'm doing fine, but I mean, yeah. Get away from me, you psycho. I think I'll try to cut behind him. Six. Okay, we are back in formation, but he's coming at us again. I don't want to get too far away from my damaged light cruiser in case we have to help it. But I don't want to lead them towards the light cruiser. Okay, but he does realize that this is he's capping his own T, and he's getting dangerously close to a bow. Shot by my Torps. I think I can even maybe get a shot at him. No. Turn away. Yeah, I think that one is doing fine now. No solution? Maybe I need a better angle. That I don't think is the case, but okay. That's on the Stettin, not on the Undine. Let's try going this way. Now it's turning away because reasons. Oh, it's zigzagging. This is definitely a shot. Yeah. Come on, little Stettin. You're not armored. Now you are burning. But I don't want you to torpedo me, so go away. Go away now. See, give me the torpedo. No, turning away. Okay, the crazy guy left his damaged little friend behind. Very brave of him. Thinking 10 knots, yeah, it's been holed 10,000 times. And he doesn't have battleship grade belt armor. It has to be flooding and now also burning again. Yeah, now we are hitting him all the time. That's a sign that he is not doing so great. So let's reduce our speed. Let's keep outside his torpedoes. And he's done. We take on the tracking. He's definitely sinking. So let's go home, guys. This is another reason why you want Norway, because then you can have the bases and eventually you can have air bases. So if you have even if you're Germany or Britain, having Norway is great. Except Great Britain gets annoyed at you in the long run. But anyway, another reason not to take destroyers this early. Short-range 300-ton destroyers. How often do they think they will appear in the North Sea? Not very often. Oh, yeah, let's do ultra. Wait, scenario out. That was wild. It was completely crazy. I was pretty sure it was going to sink one of my light cruisers there, but yeah, we managed to pull through. And we got the convoy, the bare minimum, I would say. Sunk 7. Didn't want to spend any more time, so it's not the total victory I was hoping for. Thanks to this crazy guy. A light damage. Where is it? This guy. Undine. Lead ship of its class. Best light cruiser in the German Navy. It says crew quality 1 here. Yeah. Well, impressive. If more convoy escorts were like that, it would be great. I'm just glad I was able to hit the convoy before he engaged me. Otherwise, maybe the convoy would have gotten away. I don't know. Anyway, exit battle. Leave scenario, yes. Major victory, no prestige. Rebellion in Norway continues. Close. Yeah, some raiding, but it is largely irrelevant. The US has entered the war on our side. Okay, yeah, fine. Maybe we can get an alliance eventually. I mean, the US is a more interesting ally than Japan, but still they are very far away, so they would not really contribute anything to a war against Germany. But having friends is always good. So the fact that the US is in the war against Germany means that if Great Britain decides to declare war on me, then this could get more interesting. So, cool. Yeah. The video is only about half an hour long, so we can sort of push forward. February, very soon. We have repaired most of our ships. Not this one. This is the one that nearly got sunk in the last fleet battle. Yeah. But then I think, I think a lot. Bern. Yeah, that's the one I designed. It's some new tech. Don't remember, did I research something interesting since I designed this? Destroyers. Improved turret, yes, yes. Do I have any? Yes, I definitely, I definitely have turrets. Oh god. So that's good. So I will. Nothing really that needs changing. So save and finish. Action with light forces. No, I think I will decline this. Declining this. This is boring. Battleship, they decline, so cruiser action in my backyard. Yeah, I could do that. Much better. Fails command. Oh, this one is useless, but okay. Yeah, we'll accept that. Fair enough. It's March now. Night, in the middle of the night. So most of this battle, maybe it won't be a battle at all. I'm saving as is my usual thing. Going in that direction. The heavy cruiser is so tiny it has to scout for the light cruisers. Rude. Unknown ship sighted. Up of my... Yeah, okay. Like to say, it is what it is. So going to max and turning this way then. Can we get the torpedo off? Probably not. No. Now we can. No solution. Oh. Fast moving ships. This could actually be a destroyer. Don't know how it got all the way down. Yeah, the cruiser is making its way back to us. These are probably actually heavy cruisers, like it says. Yeah. First Bismarck 7000. So basically they are They have the same armor. They have a bunch of 8-inch guns in a 20 knot package. So let's just keep focusing on that one. Yeah, it's already gotten a penetrating hit, I'm sure. Slow down there in the turn. Engine room hit. Yeah, but we have a 4-inch belt, that's why we have it. Because we don't like being... No, it's... Okay, could be it lost speed because it turned hard. That it's not just because got hit. Kind of hoping for that, but... Wishes and fishes and all that. The Legacy cruiser, remember, so it has plenty of guns, but it has no torpedoes. It's the destroyer again. No engine hit. Hoping, but alas. Nah, now it's just taking hits from both heavy cruisers, so that was not a good move. Yeah, taking a lot of hits. None of them serious, I would say, but still. I think I would just core it. It's good fun. Run it manually. One of those battles. Can quickly end up with you eating a torpedo because you got impatient. Let's see if we can. No. Shit, this is better. It's the perfect. Make him slow down. Start turning so he loses even more speed. Now he has taken damage. Yeah. Colbert torpedo. You are going down. It's usually better to be patient during these battles, but I mean, I think you can agree that this is not the height of rule the waves play. The Danzig. Oh. Kinda similar, but not quite as good as the one that we sank. Yeah, don't get torpedoed. It's just stupid. Did he get a rudder hit? Yeah. Low. Out of arc. Won't hit because our gunners are incapable of understanding that it is going through a spinning phase. But you know, it could come out of the spin. It's happened before. Like I said, it's not going to hit. Normally this would be not an automatic hit, but it would be a fairly easy shot because you could predict where he would be going. I have to stay close so I'm not going to hit anything. Oh, it auto-fired a torpedo, but it also missed. Go to cruise. Thinking on fire. Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's go to Brest. Fair enough, it's just a brutal night action. Unknown ship, is that the destroyer? I don't want to face it. Anyway, good work, sailors and captains. Yeah, pretty one-sided actually. I definitely had an advantage. Each of my light cruisers are the equivalent of one of his heavy cruisers. So probably another Ile-de-Seine. That's the third one. Leon Gambetta. Close. Burn. Okay, let's build a burn. Let's build another one. Coron. It's not enough stuff building. Too much maintenance. That is unfortunate, but can't really do much about it. 3 ships repairing. That's not a lot. So good work. Everything is good or elite, except this one, but it just came into service. Let's add it to its division and see if we have a good captain for it. Incompetent, I think not. Brilliant. Below average. Above average. Average. Average is good enough, actually. Oh, no, I'm not going to copy game. I'm going to save game. No! Yay! Yeah, it's starting to slow down with age, I guess. 10 years. Yeah, but these are legacy ships, so I think they count as being even older. I haven't lost any legacy ships to that leaky cauldron event. Old ships have a bigger chance of suddenly getting more flooding because they're all, well, not rotted, but equivalent. Yeah, don't expect anything especially interesting to happen. Fleet battle, I would be surprised. No. Convoy attack, I can always do a convoy attack, but no, he declines. Coastal raid, no. Battleship, I don't think so. Yeah, so 4 declines. He's been completely crushed. Now we are just collecting 3 victory points. So now we are at 36 to 7.5. So yeah, heavy secondary battery. No, we are not shipping any weapons to any rebels. So now he's okay. We're thwarting most things. Oh, that's a slow light cruiser. Cool. Yeah, they want an alliance, so we can take an alliance. So now I'm allied to both Japan and the US. Both of whom the Great Britain likes, so I don't. Well, it would be very strange for them to declare war on me. It could happen, but it would be a surprise. Fine commander, incompetent, yay! Jean d'Arc. Ah. Okay, so we would rather command this 15 not obsolete battleship than command one of my brand new hyper modern cruisers. Okay, he's a retard, so who cares about him. Okay, so now we are in the positive. Which probably means we should try to design a new ship. Or we could just push forward with even more of these battleships. I know that conventional wisdom says you should just push cruisers, but I do think my cruisers are doing okay. Even these guys slow down a bit, but that can't be helped. I don't really feel the need for any more light cruisers at the moment. I also feel that I have actually enough. Well, okay, I could do a design study of a heavy cruiser. I could do that, but unless that is very impressive, I don't think I will build any cruisers right now. I think I will try to build a third squadron of modern pre-dreadnoughts. I think that would serve me better actually in this case. So I think I will conclude the episode here, and then we will pick up with some ship designs in the next one. Bye bye.